Hello everybody and welcome to this January roadmap update, summary, whatever you want for Train Sim World 3. This is the graphic that Dovetail have produced. You can pause the video here if you want to have a look at that. And this is my basic summary of the new stuff and the exciting stuff and the stuff I haven't talked about yet. So we have the ACELA Express and the Boston Sprinter updates confirmed, new US route and a new US expansion pack, all from Dovetail. We've got Edinburgh to Glasgow confirmed and West Cornwall Steam Rail Tour confirmed both by Rivet, a new UK route from Skyhook and the Niedertalbahn confirmed by Train Sim Germany. So the new loco for Boston Sprinter is the ACELA Express, as seen in this screenshot, which was teased a few weeks back. Now these units, they were entered service in the year 2000, and they're built by Bombardier and Alstom. They have 2 power cars and 6 coaches in between them, operated by Amtrak under the ACELA brand, obviously. They have a maximum speed of 150 miles an hour, which they achieve using tilting technology, and they have Access and ATC as their safety systems. So because they can tilt, they can go much faster than the Amtrak City Sprinter locomotives, the ACS 64s, round curves. And there are some sections of the track that have line speeds of 150, but in the ACS Access won't let you go above 125. And regarding the timetable, 20 trains a day, 20 ACELA services run every day, and on Boston Sprinter there are stops at Boston South, Back Bay, Route 128 and Providence. So it's the exact same stopping pattern as the ACS 64s, except slightly faster because they can do 150. Now the Boston Sprinter upgrade features new Train Sim World 3 lighting and volumetric skies. We've got new emissive textures, new light baking, and most importantly, huge signalling upgrades courtesy of local to the route Cactus Juice. I can't summarise all of the signalling upgrades because I really don't understand them. Cactus Juice does do a fantastic effort in the roadmap article, so I do highly suggest you go and read that for yourselves. I'll leave the roadmap article linked in the description. So we've got a new US route. This is actually from the December roadmap, but shh. And I'll just go through the code. We don't know what the route is, but I'll explain to you so you can sort of start to speculate for yourself with a bit more accuracy. So we've got the code 3NBB R701, which means it's for Train Sim World 3. The N means we're in North America. The BB means you're using AC overhead, so it's electric. The R7 means it's a route set after 2011, and the O1 just means it's the first if there are any duplicate codes. So the most likely routes for this are some part of the Northeast Corridor or the Keystone Corridor, because they're the big AC overhead routes. I can't think of any off the top of my head actually that are outside of those two that have overhead electrification. If I've forgotten one, just let me know in the comments. So my thinking is perhaps something around New York, considering we used to have NEC Newark to, where was it? Somewhere up. We used to have an NEC route around New York, and we had the Hudson Tubes and through New York Penn and Newark Penn and whatever, but we didn't get that coming forward, so I think it'll be something to do with that. And I think it will also be the ACS 64 with the ACELA layered onto it, perhaps. Or it could be another part with, you know, the HHP8s, you know, Mark or Scepter. They also have ACS 64s. It could be one of many things, but I don't think it'll be outside the Northeast Corridor or the Keystone Corridor. So we're looking at the Northeast United States. We've also got a new US expansion pack. This is also from December, and I'll just go through the codes. We've got 3 because it's for Train Sim World 3, N for North America, DD for diesel electric, E7 for an enhancement pack set after 2011, and O1 is it's the first with that code. So possible things, I'm thinking a modern day version of Clinchfield, or upgraded freight on Boston Sprinter or Long Island Railroad or Metro North. So the locos are upgraded to have those signalling systems. But really, I'm just shooting in the dark here. I have absolutely no idea. It could be one of many things. Or it could even be something for Oakville as well. So we've also got Edinburgh to Glasgow confirmed with the Class 385, although I'm going to make a separate standalone video on that, so yeah, don't miss that. We've also got a Steam Rail Tour pack for West Cornwall local, but there's really not much to talk about that. We've obviously got a Jubilee class and we've got some LED strip lining on the side, but you know, there's not much to talk about. We don't know much about it, so I won't linger on that. And we've also got Skyhook's new UK route, and this is from the January roadmap. So we know it's for Trains in World 3, the G means it's from the UK, the DG means you've got both diesel electric and diesel hydraulic traction, R7 means it's a route after 2011, and O2 it's the second route of that description. I think that this route will be something with a class 66, because that's diesel electric, and the general trend is for one recycled unit or one recycled piece of rolling stock and one new one, and I reckon it'll be a DMU, so perhaps a Turbo Star or an Alstom unit like the 180 or the 175. Perhaps something around Wales or something around the East Midlands, or yeah, who knows? It could be anything. Chances are it might be a Sprinter unit, like a 158, and that'll make sense because Skyhook are based in Liverpool, and the 158s are used quite commonly around there. Say Transport for Wales or Northern. They've got those trains. Okay, next we've got the Niedertalbahn, which has been confirmed in December. It was confirmed. Now this is developed by TrainSim Germany, which have a very, very good track record. They are the best third-party developer by a long way, even though it's more or less only one guy who's running the show. Now you've got Bad Vilbel to Stockheim. I should also point out this is TrainSim Germany's first route for this game, because they made the G6. He helped make the tilting unit and other parts for Dresden to Chemnitz, Toronto ramp, and he's done other bits and bobs around, and he's developing the 232, the Ludmilla diesel loco, and also the 420 EMU for Munich Augsburg. But this is the first route. It goes from Bad Vilbel to Stockheim, which is 31 kilometers. The max line speed is 80 kilometers an hour. It's mostly single track. It's diesel. We got a semaphore signal up there, as you can see, and what looks to be a DB class 628. So the DB class 628, two-car DMUs. They've got a max speed of 120 kilometers an hour. Got a diesel hydraulic transmission, and they have CIFA and PZB. And that is the end of my PowerPoint that I'm turning into a video. Again, stick around for the Edinburgh to Glasgow video that I will make standalone, because there's more information for that. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned something. I hope I've sort of simplified the roadmap, and I hope you have a nice day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.